So hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Gary here, aka the Plastic Boy. If it's your new time here, welcome. How y'all doing? So obviously, if it's your first time here, why don't you just click that subscribe button, click that bell so you get those notifications when I upload a new video. So today's video is going to be on getting that snatched, highlighted, contoured on fleek skin. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, definitely keep watching. So guys, to get a flawless base, it all starts in the way you prep your skin. And for me, it's all about the moisturizer and the oils and the primer. It's really what's gonna set your base looking fleeky. So I've been using the Protini Polypeptide Cream by Drunk Elephant, which looks like this. It's super cute. Is that gonna focus? So I've been using that, and I've also been using it with the Virgin Marula Luxury Face Oil, which looks like this. And then I've been pairing it with the Autocorrect by Sunday Riley Eye Cream, which I put on previously before this video, like that. So what I'd normally do is, I just love the way this is like a pump, so it's kind of like a palette. So I'd normally pump some like this, and then what I'd normally do is, I'll get my oil like that, and then just do like a few squirts on there, and then put that cap back on, and then I'll just take that off, and then put it all together, and then basically just moisturize into my skin. Because this moisturizer, I was reading this guy's review on Instagram, and it was saying that these two together are literally like heaven made. So I've been using it for the past like 3 weeks, and it's literally quite good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like both of them together make your skin feel so soft. And I feel like to get the flawless base, you literally need your skin to be smooth, you need it to be prepped, you need it to look like luxurious, you know, rich. Okay, so now moisturizer on. Can you just see it? This gives my skin like a bit of like a sheen. It's so nice. This moisturizer isn't heavy, it absorbs quickly into the skin, and I feel like for me, I've got oily combination skin, so I need something that's gonna absorb fastly, not gonna leave a residue. And because like I get quite dry here, that's why I use the oil, because I'm quite dry here and I'm oily in my T-zone. For primer, I'm gonna use the Tatcha Silk Canvas. Guys, if you haven't used this, oh my god, you just need to get it. Like, I know it's like, I think it's $55 in like US money, but I think over here it kind of works out as maybe £40, a bit cheaper. But obviously you can't get Tatcha anywhere in London, so it's really annoying. Hopefully someone will stock them soon, because people always ask me, where do I get Tatcha, where do I get it from? It's so annoying, but hopefully they'll be stocked soon. This is like made up of 100% silk, and when I put this on, I feel like it helps with texture, and it helps the way my foundation goes on as well. So that's definitely like a big part. It's not key for it, but I just definitely like using it as an add-on just because it makes me feel a bit rich. Okay, so now it's time for my secret concoction. So if you're oily combination, these will work perfectly for you. I've been using these new products for the past 2 weeks. I've been getting like a few compliments here and there on my skin. It's been looking cute. So if you hear some noise, I've got my window open. It's like 12 o'clock at night, and my blinds are making noise because it's quite windy outside. So I'll put this on before foundation, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Oh my god. So I basically went on a press trip on a benefit getaway. Let's put it here. Let's put it on the cheekbones, by the way, and here. And basically these twins called the Bedora twins had it on just by itself, and I was like, okay, then let me try it, because I had it before and I didn't really use it too tough. Like, I just didn't use it. I'm not sure why. I don't know. I think I just used it. I was like, But the other day I went out for a meeting and actually wore it by itself, and it actually looked really, really nice, because I feel like it's not a foundation, it's more of a hybrid primer. So it kind of gives you that kind of glow from within. Then you put your foundation over it. So I'm going to go in with foundation now. So guys, I have been using this concoction. It is so good. I feel like the foundations I'm going to show you are just a match made in heaven. So I've been using the Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation. I've had this for ages. I got a real pomade shade, which is Mocha. But I found for me with Huda Beauty Foundation, it just wasn't doing what, I don't know, it wasn't giving me the life it needed when I first bought it. So I needed a bit of like a mixture. So I've been mixing the Luminous Silk by Giorgio Armani with it. And this is in the shade 13. I actually haven't worn this foundation by itself, but I have heard it is beautiful on, but it doesn't last long. So I thought, if this doesn't last long, but it's beautiful a finish, and this has full coverage but isn't giving me what I need, these two need to get married. So I'm gonna mix these two together. So what I normally do, so I'm gonna do 1, 2. The Huda Beauty foundation gives loads of generous pump, so You can just do 2, but if you want to do 3, why not? I'm gonna do 1 pump of the Luminous Silk just because it is more of a runny foundation. And what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna leave that on because it's gonna give me a bit of a sheen. And then I'm gonna take this flat brush by Huda Beauty, and I think loads of brands do this, like It Cosmetics does one, Zoeva does one. You don't have to get this one. So then I'm gonna put it in my foundation like that. Then what I'm gonna do is, this is the technique, push it into the skin like that. Just push it. Oh my god. Huda Beauty's foundation has a strong smell. I don't mind it though. I know a lot of people don't like the smell, but it can be a bit overpowering. But sometimes it smells nice, sometimes it's a bit overpowering, but whatever. So I just press it into the skin like that, guys, and it's just meshing with that Charlotte Tilbury. They're meshing like my mesh top. But just press it. You can take your time with this. It depends how much time you got. Like if I've got a meeting, I probably won't do this step. I'll put on something else. But if I know I'm going out, if I know like I want to steal someone's boyfriend, if I know I've got bills to pay, I'll definitely do this step and you just press it in like that to make it really. Okay, so concealer wise, I've been using this concealer by Huda Beauty, and it's the Overachiever concealer, which looks like that. Mine has definitely lived some life. I actually got inspired to use this because someone's using it. I thought, let me just try this concealer again because I didn't give it my true attention. So this is in the shade Peanut Butter. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the applicator just because I can't control how much is coming out. I just can't, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I have to work in sections with this because it does dry so quickly. So definitely don't do the whole Instagram shebang thing because it dries so fast. And then I'm just gonna use a beauty blender and then just like buff this out like this. This color is actually really nice. Peanut Butter has more of like a golden yellow undertone, which is super pretty. Speaking of Huda, I actually got a chance to meet Huda Beauty last week. She's the most sweetest person ever. I put a picture. I got to meet her and her sister Mona. Like she came to Selfridges to do what was it for? I think it might have been the launch of her new Christmas lipstick. So like they're called beauty bullets or power bullets, and like they're quite sparkly. They're giving me like Christmas vibes. They're actually really nice shades, but they're quite metallic. I've actually used them in an Instagram video recently. But she was so sweet. Like she's just as she seems online. Like it's really sweet, really genuine. I don't know, it was just really surreal meeting her. I'm not sure why, because she's one person I thought I would never ever meet. So weird, you know what I mean? Like, just because, like, I don't know, I don't know, I would have never thought I would say I've been in the same room as Huda Beauty. It's very surreal. Guys, to make your under eyes snatched, I'm not even joking with you, you just need to use the Huda Beauty powder. I know there was a bit of, obviously, like, drama with the whole Beauty Bakery thing, but, oh, guys, in the makeup world, ideas have been done before. Obviously, I use both brands. They're both really good. But this powder is so good. Like, I haven't used any other powder, like, recently. That I just love it because it's the only powder I can bake with that doesn't make my under eyes dry. So, I'm just going to take a bit of... This is in the shade Blondie. So, I'm literally just going to take some of this and just dip my... Actually, ooh... Let me use this new tool, actually. So, basically, Beauty Blender have bought this new tool. It's called the Finger Pocket. Hold on, how do I use it? Hold on. This is it here. Let's just test this out. It's first impression. Actually, I've used it before, but you know. So I'm just gonna dip that in to my Blondie and then bake that in. Pressing that in. What I like about this, actually, you can really get into the corners of your eyes because I think even though the Beauty Blender is really good for baking, sometimes you can't get that corner bit right here, but I'm actually not too bad at this, but I don't think I'm gonna bake today just because I'm not going anywhere. Where am I going, please? I'm in my house. After this, I'm gonna take the makeup off and then probably watch Haunted Hill in the house, you know? Okay, so I've done my contour. Before I set it, I'm literally gonna set all my face, actually. I'm gonna use this Maybelline Fit Me powder. You can't really get it here. Can I use anything else? A good alternative is get the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep Dark Loose. They still do it. Or the Huda Beauty powder in Coffee Cake. So I'm literally gonna take a powder brush, if I can find one. This one's by Morphe. I'm literally just gonna press this in all over my face. Okay, so I think contour can ever make or break your makeup. You guys know I live for the KKW contour. Let me show you how damaged this baby is. Bitch, I'm hitting pan. Look how, like, I haven't touched that colour. I don't really like that colour. It's a bit too grey, but sometimes I do use it. The highlighters are not good in this palette anyway. I know she does a separate one, but the contour colour, this one is so cute. So when Kim decided to release the singles, I got the single. So this is the single here, which looks like that, and this is in the shade Contour 9. This shade is beautiful on a deeper skin tone. So I'm just gonna take this, actually I'm gonna take my special contour brush that I've been loving. Guys, do not sleep on the Smashbox angled powder brush, which looks like this. Oh my god, it's so pretty. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually just gonna, you're gonna see like how it literally just fits my cheek perfectly. And then I'm just gonna go to the side like that, and then what I do, I'll go underneath the jaw, and then let's bring it up to my temples. What I love is that it's really, really flat, so it's not gonna make my contour go everywhere and make me look like hella crazy. And what I'm doing is pushing that into the skin as well, because I don't want to disrupt any foundation. So hey guys, that contour looks so pretty. I like my contour to look kind of like warm-ish. Like I like it to have more of like a warm undertone, like not too red, but I just feel like the KKW color one is perfect. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna like go under that contour. I'm gonna use this Morphe sponge. It's not dirty, it's just stained. I love it because it's kind of straight, but you can use any brush for this. I'm gonna dip it into Blondie. And then let me just take my mirror. I'm just gonna go under my cheekbone. So I'm gonna go like this. And just press it in. You can see it's just creating that snatch. Can you see it? Obviously we're not gonna leave it like that. This isn't RuPaul's Drag Race, but you know, we wanna give ourselves some contour. We wanna give ourselves some definition. We wanna look like baddies. So I'm literally just gonna take that to the mouth. Okay, so I'm gonna set my face. Guys, if you don't have the Urban Decay All Nighter spray, ask yourself who you are, please, because this setting spray is so good. So I'm literally just gonna douse my face in all of it. Then I take my fan. If you guys don't have one of these, definitely invest in one. You can get them off Amazon for like £12. They basically dry down setting sprays super fast. Okay, so I'm gonna give my face a tiny bit of color. I'm gonna use the Anastasia blush kit. But I got this when I went to LA and she gave me this color, and this is in the color, it's just called Gradient, but it's a really, really pretty color. I'm gonna use this and basically just go over where I've like contoured. Okay, so now it's time for highlight, which is my favorite bit. But you guys know, before I highlight, I normally like to use like a liquid or a cream. I just feel like this kind of intensifies the highlight, because I feel like for me, when I put highlights on by themselves, they don't look, you know what I mean? They don't look So what I've been using recently is this, it's a highlighter balm by Pat McGrath, which looks like this. It's so good. Oh my god. So basically it has a gold end this side and like a balm this side. I swear to you, the balmy side, if you have no makeup on and you put the balmy side just on your cheekbones, it makes your skin look really, really wet. So I've been using this when I have no makeup on, just so it gives me more of like a natural wet skin highlight. But what I'm gonna do, I'm literally gonna warm the gold side up on this like part of my hand, just so my skin warms up naturally, and then I'm gonna put some on my cheekbone. So I'm going to take my ring finger because it has the less pressure, and then I'm going to like press it on this bit of my skin here, and then I'll just dab it in like that. You can go for a beauty blender if you find that it's not blending, but just make sure you warm it up in your hand first. So I'm going to use something brand new. I'm not sure why, because this is like a snatch skin video. I should be using what I normally use, but I thought let me just imply this into the video. So this is a Fenty Beauty, I'm not sure what this is called. This is called the Killawatt Foils. I've seen Shayla use this, and I know they can be used as eyeshadows or highlighters. I'm not sure who's using a blue highlighter, because I just don't get that whole phase. Like, who is using blue highlighters, sis? I know it's good for like, obviously like lighter skin tones, but in the everyday, like, sis, like, what in the unicorn is going on? So I'm gonna use this shade here because it looks more of like a golden kind of like foily shade, and I'm gonna put some on my cheekbones. I'm gonna use a Morphe Y14 brush. This is so good for highlighting because it's like, it's more of like I'm not sure how you say it. It's like a stippling brush, but it's really good for picking up powder. Ooh. Are you guys seeing that? It's so nice. Okay, so I'm actually living for that Fenty highlight. It's really, really nice. It's not glittery. It's got a nice sheen to it. I'm surprised because when I swatched it, I was like, is it that formula? But anyway, because my Morphe sprays ran out and I normally use that to like, obviously like make my highlight a bit more popping, I'm gonna use the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. This is amazing just to put over like your face if you wanna make it a bit more dewy, or I like to put it just over highlighted areas so my highlight pops. Okay, so this looks almost done. It's obviously like a natural skin snatch tutorial. So what I normally do is, because I normally sweat throughout the day, it's because from running errands, meeting people, I need something that's gonna obviously like lock my foundation in even more. So I take this powder by Urban Decay. It's called the All Nighter Setting Powder. It's a bit annoying to me because I only bought out one damn shade. It just annoys me. This is not a universal powder. Look at it. Look! It's more salmony. So what I normally do is, when I say I tap, and I like go over my lip, I go over my forehead, I do the sides on my nose. Do not go crazy with this powder. It's such amazing powder. I used it when I was in LA, but do not go crazy with it. It will make you look like Casper the Ghost. You will look like Jigglypuff from Pokemon. You will look like a hot damn mess. Just use light strokes and just press it in. Like, I'm not gonna put any lashes on today because I'm not really going anywhere, and I just feel like when I use this mascara by Benefit, it's the Bad Girl Bang. If I apply loads of amounts of this, my lashes can look so curly and so voluminous. Is it voluminous a word or voluminous? I'm not sure. But I just love it. If you've got small lashes, this is your lifesaver. But I know some people with long lashes say this is really good for bottom lashes. But you know, if you've got small lashes, this is amazing. So I'm literally just gonna do my top lashes. I'm gonna show you the difference. So let me build it up. Look, can you see by that eye? Like, I did put a lot on. What I do notice though, it does go on my lid, so what I normally do is I wait for it to dry and I use like a Q-tip to take it off, but you can literally build it up to give your eyes a bit of definition. So if you've got small lashes like me, Benefit Bad Girl Mascara is the shit. So now it's time for lips. So another thing that I got when it was Black Friday, I went on KKW and got these lip liners. They were 30% off and I got them with the Contour Powder Single, because if you order her stuff full price, and when it comes to the UK, you have to pay a stupid amount of custom charge, which is annoying. I just wish companies would like include it in like the end of like the whole process, but whatever. So I'm gonna use the KKW liner in number 3 and her lipstick Nude 7. This color is so nice, so I'm just gonna line my lips. Okay, so guys, the look is done. Doesn't my skin look snatched? Doesn't it make it look snatched? It's quite natural. I like the lip, but my lips are kind of a bit dry, so it's a dry patch there, which is annoying me. The lip has more of like a kind of like satin sheeny finish. To finish it off, I'm gonna use the Fresh Vitamin Nectar Mist, which looks like that. It's so cute. So I'm just gonna spray my face. So guys, I love this spray so much. It's filled with antioxidants and it gives your skin such a crisp, smooth glow. That's the end of the tutorial. Let me guys know down below if you use any of these products already, or let me guys know if you have any recommendations for me, because I know some of y'all be having the tips and the tricks. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye guys.